What is up, guys? Tookie here back again. This is Rebuilding Hockey Town live on Twitch. And of course right here on YouTube after the fact. And again, if you didn't join me live on Twitch when this happened, what's the matter with you? Anyway, again, this is Rebuilding Hockey Town. We begin the new season. What is going to happen? Connor McDavid, 99 overall, my God. I cannot begin to even try to describe the last episode. It was that absurd. We do still have some questions. Will Vic Marsh and Pascale be alright? We were very tempted to trade them at a time. We're going to hold on to them this year and see if they'll be alright. Hopefully Bolleries can continue to develop on the fourth line. Of course, on defense, the big question mark. What happens with Ronning? Comrie, I have a bit more faith in, but what happens with Ronning? Can he rise to the occasion and actually be a good third-pairing defenseman? And Gary McCann, was it the right idea to keep him and trade Ekblad for McDavid? But perhaps the biggest question of all, Thatcher Demko, last year's Vezina Trophy winner, but in the playoffs, he had an .897 save percentage. He needs to prove himself this year. And of course, down in the AHL, keeping our eyes on a couple of players, mainly Nolan Scarlett, our medium top four enforcer. But let's be honest, right? The main man, Stan Dundas. I'm going to say Dundas because it's a bit more funny. 57 overall, medium franchise at 18 years old. What can he do this season? The future of the team. What will he be able to do? Let's find out. Let's get the season underway. Are we the strongest team on paper? Offensively, sure. Goaltending, maybe. On defense, meh. We'll see. A lot of question marks surrounding this team. A lot of players that have to prove themselves. It's so weird that the All-Star break is on February 1st. That's like the latest I've ever seen it, I believe. But I have faith in my team, man. I have faith in my team that come February 1st, we will be in the driver's seat in the division. I believe in this team. We will get the job done. It will be another successful year here in Hockeyopolis, despite the fact that we lost our first two games of the year, right? Despite that fact, we'll be okay. Hopefully. Maybe. We have one win in our first four games. Thatcher Demko. Not exactly starting off on the right foot here, are you? I'm not blaming him completely, but let's be honest. You're a 90 overall goalie. You are a 90 overall goalie, man. You need to do better. That is not the start that I was expecting. 2-2 through the month of October. But there is plenty of time, right? There's plenty of time. We'll be fine. We can turn this around. We are losing way too many games. Just flat out, we are losing way too many games. We need to start turning that around quickly because I am not going to accept mediocrity from this team. Again, it is no longer Hockey Town. It is Hockeyopolis. And we are here to win cups and do nothing less. Come on. Don't you lose again. Oh, how? Really? 11-1. We're struggling to get wins. We lose 6-4, but then beat Tampa 11-1. What, they put a fourth grader between the pipes? What the hell? What the hell was that? I mean, I'll take it. I'm not complaining about beating them 11-1. But still. Now here's the thing. I think at this rate, unless we go on a pretty massive losing streak again, I'm going to get to the end of November. We'll go to December 1st. We will take a look at what is going on as far as player stats go, and we will make any changes that we have to make from there. A full month is a good enough sample size to decide whether or not we need to make changes, I would say. October, obviously it's a short month, so you don't really get the time, but we are 20 games into the season. We do have a winning record. We are on a Nice little point streak here that just ended because we lost to Carolina. Shouldn't have opened my mouth. Shouldn't have opened my mouth. But that's okay. That's okay. The Extra Liga will go for 2 weeks. Let's stop it as we have hit December 1st. What is the situation? We are in 3rd place in the division. Tampa leads the division, but we beat them 11-1. The hell. What the hell? But anyway, our locker room chemistry is on the rise, but the big question is, what's happening with some of our players? Nico Hischier, decent. McDavid, decent. Owen Tippett, only 7 goals. Still alright. Second line, Pascal. Second line struggling a bit, man. Second line is struggling a bit. Marsh isn't complaining about ice time, but Pascale is. So that could cause trouble. Desbiens not complaining about ice time yet. Donaghy's still a third line guy doing alright. Same as Benoit Giroux. Cole Lind is a second line guy. Not complaining about ice time. He's doing alright. Marcus Hamel, 10 points, not bad. Bollery is up to a depth defenseman. And Lilia, still a fourth line guy. So the second line is what we're concerned about at the moment. They really need to step up. On defense, Ronning, already up to an 80, which is pretty damn sweet. And of course, Hronek and Haig. Hronek and Haig, man. It's like a better Mark Mathot and Erik Karlsson. It really is. Just have the shutdown defenseman and let the offensive defenseman go crazy. Thatcher Demko, a .919 save percentage. Not great. Not great. He is on thin ice. He is on extremely thin ice, but he has bought himself a little bit more time. How is Dundas doing? He's a 59. He's played 9 games and hasn't done well. But we'll see. We will see how he continues to develop. So, for the moment, Demko and others have bought themselves a bit of extra time. We will go to January 1st. We're playing Buffalo on January 1st. Would that be a Winter Classic game? That'd be pretty damn sweet if it was. But of course, we don't have that programmed in, do we, EA? Do we? You bastards. Winter Classic isn't even a thing this year. The hell? The hell. As Donaghy goes down with a bruised hand. Great. Just what I needed. Roster management. Just what I needed. We'll call it Burkhoff, I suppose, actually. It's Donaghy, so it's going to be a third-line guy. We need someone to be good defensively. Prince, not really. Copeland, Tokarski, is nobody good here defensively? The answer to that is yes, so let's go with Burkhoff. Let's go with the Burkhoffs, shall we? Shall we? But yeah, Thatcher Demko is on very, very thin ice right now. We'll see. I mean, I am going to give him every chance to turn it around because we have had success with him in the past. But, yeah, he really needs to prove himself sooner rather than later. And let's see. Can Hamel play center? 71. Burkhoff's a 71. We'll keep Bolleris on the fourth line for now. That's the only thing I was pondering. It's the only thing I was pondering. But let's see. Kelly Chow. Put Kelly Chow into the lineup. Yes, we do. Good old Kelly Chow. What a guy. So Demko, 923 save percentage. Is getting better. It's improving. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I'll give him until January 1st now. He somehow earned himself a little bit of extra time. We'll see, man. We'll see if he can take advantage of it. I certainly hope so. Oh, my God. Can't fight off the yawn, man. Can't fight off the yawn, but damn it, we're here. We're dedicated. We're doing this. We are doing this. Again, live on Twitch. Posting this to YouTube later. Everybody wins. Donaghy, will you be healthy for the Vancouver game? No, so we'll get you back in for the game against the Rags, and we'll see what happens. But 3 straight wins for the team, a 16-9-3 record. Fortunately, Daryl Salvador just injured his jaw. Am I allowed to go Am I allowed to do that? Yes, I am. Sweet. So, again, let's go forwards. We will send down Burkhoff. We'll send down Burkhoff. Let's get Donaghy back in the lineup. Let's get Donaghy back in the lineup. He is a center, technically. Yes, he is. I have to change all those positions and everything. We'll take out Kelly Chow in favor of one. He's a right wing, is he not? Yes, he is. Burkhoff. And then we'll put Kelly Chow in at centre. We'll put Kelly Chow in at center, and we are all right. I do wonder, though, with the goaltending. Dundas, how you doing? Still a 59? Still doing terrible. He's played 11 games. In fairness, Niemi isn't doing that great either. Which kind of sucks because the team in front of him, like the Griffins aren't bad, but this is looking like the first year where they're really going to be struggling. Which is kind of a shame because it's not the worst team that I've put forward in the AHL. But you know what? There's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can do. As we will again take care of the scouting, we are moving on to Switzerland. We are moving on to the land of Swiss. Yeah. Yeah, we're moving on to Switzerland. I got nothing. I got nothing. Oh, let's see. Salvador. Hopefully you don't get injured. Please don't get injured, actually. Make that easy on me, if you would. Again, I want to get to the first, and then we will double check how certain things are going. Hopefully. We will edit the scouting. Go defense for a week. We got one game left before we hit our target. Can we hit 20 wins? Please? Nope. Overtime loss. Well, shit. Anyway. By the way, yeah, Carolina. 26-6-1. Good Lord. Good Lord. But the good news is we're not in the same division as them. We are in the Atlantic, and we are just 5 points out of first place in the division. And you know what? Just to prove people in the chat wrong, let's take a look at the Toronto Maple Leafs for no random reason. How about that? They're not doing too well, but there you go. There's the top players at this point. You still got all the normal guys. 3, 2, 1. I am switching over to goalies, and a 3, and 2, and a 1. Way to go, Guerrero. There's your look at Toronto. If you didn't get a great look, don't worry. This will be up on YouTube soon. And you can take a nice look at them then. Anyway, we know we're in second place in the division, but individual stats is the question, right? Individual stats is the question. So, what are we dealing with? Top line of Nico Hischier, not bad. Connor McDavid, not bad, but a minus player. And Owen Tippett, not too bad, 27 points. So that's not awful. Nobody's complaining about ice time or anything, so that's good. Second line, not complaining about ice time. Vic Marsh, 24 points. It's not terrible. Stuart Pascale, though, extremely disappointing. Not complaining about ice time. Neither is Desbiens. That second line is not gelling well together. Damn. Boleries, though, is up to an 86 and is a second line guy. So, guess who's getting traded, Stewie? You're out of here, buddy. You are out of here, which means Rene Lecavalier probably gets the call up. A lot of people might call for Cam Selleck, which I understand, but he's not a part of the future. Lecavalier is. But, yep, Pascale, you are on your way out, buddy. You are gone. So, I just need to decide who to call up really quick. And I think, yeah, because of the elite potential, it has to be Lecavalier. So Rene Lecavalier will be called up. He will take the fourth line spot that is being left open by Boleries, as Boleries is taking over for Stuart Pasquale. So again, Rene Lecavalier gets the call up. We will, God, who the hell do I want to replace him? That's a really good question. Not Jokinen. He's an AHL contracted guy. Black or Chow? Why can't I use the triggers to sort through? Who the hell knows? We'll go with Kelly Chow. And you know what? We might as well just bump up Selleck there for the hell of it. Because everybody else is kind of garbage. So, again, we will take out Boulerice, replace him with Rene Lecavalier, and then Stuart Pasquale will be taken out for Boulerice. There you go. So that does put Rene Lecavalier onto the power play, which honestly might not be a bad thing for him, to be honest. You could argue him or Hamel. Hamel's a little bit better. Same age as well. Cole Lind. Let me see. Left-handed shots, McDavid, Hischier. Actually, you know what I can do now? Is I can drop Boulerice there. Call up McDavid. And then for left-handed defenseman, I can go with Hronek. And then for right-handed defenseman, I think all we have is... Oh, wow, we don't have like any right-handed... We have no right-handed defenseman. Right-handed players in general. Marsh, Desbiens, Lind, or Lilia. Marsh is there, Desbiens. Lind is there. Shit. You know what, we'll go with Lilia then. Let's go with one Magnus Lilia. I'll actually give him power play time, which is not what I expected to do, but that's okay. From there, again, we are good. Stuart Pasquale, you are on your way out, buddy. By the way, the one thing I didn't do, well, really, I didn't take a look at the rest of the team. I got kind of, sidetracked. So let me go back and look. But yeah, Pasquale is gone for sure. Pasquale is gone for sure. Vic Marsh still kind of struggling. Desbiens still kind of struggling. We'll see if that changes. The third line, the defensive shutdown line, is looking all right. And then the fourth line, Hamel, Lecavalier, who just got called up. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. On defense, Haig and Hronek are still one hell of a pairing. McCann and Dahlin, 15 goals, 0 assists for Rasmus Dahlin. Is still doing ridiculous. And Ronning and Comrie are struggling a bit. Actually, Comrie's already up to a... No, wait, that was Ronning. That was the rookie. He's up to an 84. Holy shit. Talk about the progression for Boulerice. 84 overall for Ronning, my God. And Thatcher Demko at 915. Not ideal for Thatcher Demko. Allow me to take a look at other goaltenders around the league. Because I'm still... I don't know, man. It's just crazy that Demko won the Vezina last year. But there is still that concern. And even if Comrie was the rookie, by the way, they're both great. So I'm cool with it. Anyway, what are we dealing with here? By the way, McIsaac is leading the league in points again, because of course he is. Goaltenders. So Hollett has the most wins. No surprise, really. Seeing that he's on Carolina. I can't hold out these yawns. Let's see. Biggs, 86 overall. Justin Biggs has the best save percentage. Miroslav Dimitra. Hollett still a 92, which isn't too bad. And he might be the guy to go after. To see if I can steal him away from Carolina. You have... Actually, what's his contract? $10 million. Good Lord. Matt Murray's at $8 million. Daniel Vladar on Boston. Stokes, Comrie, Malcolm Subban, Nick Ellis. How far down do you have to go? Ian Scott has a higher save percentage. Oh my God. Demko, what have you done? Wow, how far down is Thatcher Demko? Jesus, man. Come on. Wow. What a disappointment he has been this season. To the point where trying to get Jordan Hallett looks like a really good idea, but he is going to be expensive, right? Like, it is not going to be easy to get him at all. I can't stop you on him, man. I can't stop you on him. Now, in fairness, Demko's trade value is also really good, if not slightly better, potentially. Demko's on a better deal. But I don't know, man. Like, I'd like to keep Demko, but how long can I wait, right? He's been meh this season. He was awful in the postseason. How much longer am I supposed to wait for him to turn things around, right? How much longer? Well, the answer might not be much longer at all. That's the thing, though. I am going to have to give up a lot. They don't want to trade him, right? That's the problem. They don't want to trade him. But they did. Wow. I didn't think that was going through. I really didn't think that was going through. But it did. Holy shit. I never would have thought that was going through. Thatcher Demko in a third round pick to Carolina for Jordan Hallett. I really can't believe that went through. Just tacking on a third, and they're like, yeah, sure, no problem. I thought we were quite a bit of a ways away from that trade. I didn't even get the chance to try and have them retain salary. But Jordan Hallett, there you go. He's the guy here now in Detroit. Welcome aboard. There's a hell of a lineage that you're taking over for, including guys like Tristan Jarry. But I don't know, man. We'll see if he's the guy. Thatcher Demko, I love you, buddy. But you ruined it. You didn't make the most of it. You started the slack. We'll see. We will see if this works out. Yes, it's risky trading him within the division. Yes, there are some intriguing stats about Hallett that are a bit lower than you'd like to see. But he's still, like, the results are still on his side. He was still on the best team, I would assume, in the East and probably in the NHL. So we'll see. It's a risky deal, but at the end of the day, we get someone who is probably the highest rated goalie in the game at this point. Speaking of goalies, though, we have a guy to check up on, and that would be Dundas, who hasn't made any progression whatsoever. Nothing. And in fairness, again, Samu Niemi is still terrible. So with Dundas, man, I might just give him a break. Let's bring in Scrimes. Let's bring in Patty Scrimes. We'll see what he can do. Let's give Dundas just a little bit of a break. I need to go trade Stuart Pasquale, and then we're good. Now, here's the problem. Here's the problem. With Pasquale, what the hell do I get for him? What's fair value? Basically, the only thing that's fair value is to see who's the worst team in the league right now. That's pretty much the only option. Because I don't think there are any prospects out there, aside from the guy on Washington, the grinder. So we'll take a look at him. Carolina was the best team in the league, by the way. So let's see. The worst team right now is Minnesota. Point percentage-wise, though, it's Buffalo. So, Ham Hughes on Washington, or we go talk to Buffalo about their picks. So let's see. Let's see what we're dealing with here. With Washington, we've done plenty of business with the Caps. Can we do even more to pick up Ham Hughes, who, again, might not be the best player. But then again, man, that first-round pick for Buffalo. I'm going to go for Buffalo, I think. Then again, cap space-wise, it's going to be close. Cap-wise, it's going to be close. I'm not in a position where I want to retain salary, right? So, yeah, this could be tough. This could be tough. And I'd be trading him within the division, which is really rough. I mean, at least Washington's the Metro. But, yeah, this is tough because they don't have any prospects that are actually half decent. So I could go to Minnesota instead. Which is probably the safer move. Now, cap-wise, it just barely avoids working out. They don't want to trade their pick, though. But, yeah, they don't want to trade their picks. That's just going to make it a pain in the ass. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I'm not getting Eichel. We don't need him. We don't need him. Let me take a look at the team standings again really quick. Who else was low on the standings? I know Buffalo and Minnesota. Who else was there? Preferably Western Conference. Western Conference is pretty decent. Arizona, Edmonton, Nashville. All right, let's go check with Arizona and Edmonton. See if we can find a landing spot for one Stuart Pascale. He's had a disappointing season. Arizona, cap-wise, it's a bit rough. They do want to trade their picks, though, which is promising. That is promising. Let me see. They're listed as contenders as well. They're listed as contenders. So here's the thing, right? If I end up with their first, which they'd have too many skaters, so let me see. I'd probably take back a depth forward. That's the thing. Like, I already have so many firsts. Like, I'm going to end up dominating the draft again, right? So it's not too big of a concern. Andreoff has a 1-year deal. So let's see if I can pick him up. You know what? I think I'm good. I think I'm good here. Let's go after these picks from Arizona. Especially because they want to trade him. Let's just see how ridiculous can I get with the pick hoarding. And obviously that's going to be too much. We knew that. That's still too much. What if I take off the second and go for thirds? How close are we? Again, we're just testing the waters. How close are we? Will that go through? 2 first-round picks is too much, huh? Ridiculous. If I tried to offer the same deal for Pascale, they'd want 4 first-round picks. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. But here, let's try thirds, and we'll tack on the 4th. Will that go through? They'd have to put Zarnik on waivers. Fuck you. Fuck you. Like, here's the thing about Hamhuis, though, right? Is I'd have to trade him within the conference, and I can get players like Hamhuis in the draft with the picks I'm going to have. So I'm not too concerned. The fact that they're bitching, though, about having to put goddamn Austin Zarnik on waivers is pretty annoying. So damn it. Make this deal go through, please. Come on, you rat bastards. You rat bastards. Am I really only going to get 1 first-round pick for the guy? It's ridiculous how much the AI can just scam you and then you try to do the same. And they're just like, nope, not happening. Scumbag AI. Absolute scumbag AI. Actually, let me see how much Zarnik goes for. How much does Zarnik, or how important is Zarnik to their team? Not very. Not very. I mean, he's decent. It's like I wouldn't want to pick him up though. Like, yeah, he'd be decent for the team, but yeah, I'm content with Andreoff. I'm content with Andreoff. Will that go through? You sons of bitches. There's got to be somebody with a bigger cap hit. There has to be somebody with a bigger cap hit than Andreoff that just doesn't have any value. Right? Please, Jonathan Taves at this point. Could pick up Jonathan Taves for the 4th line. Anybody else that just doesn't have any value? Holy shit! How did they get Wild signed to that deal? That is insane. Bailey has 1 year left. Josh Bailey, Jonathan Taves. You know what? Taves might not be a bad shout. Taves might not be a bad shout. Let's see. What else can I get in this deal? The 3rd round pick's obviously going to be way too much. Yeah, how about a 4th and a 5th? Hey, it went through. You know what? Whatever. It is what it is. The 3rd was too much. I'll take it. We get a 1st round pick for Pascale. It's probably going to be a top 5 pick, if not a top 10. I can use it in addition to the other picks that I already have, which includes, 5 1st round picks. So that's the thing. Like, was it the greatest deal? Did they win that trade? Of course they did. But I'm alright with it. I am alright with it. At this stage, and what we're looking for in the prospects and just turning this team into a goddamn dynasty, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, I am actually sorry, Le Cavalier. I am sorry, buddy, but you're going to have to be sent back down because we're going to utilize Jonathan Toews. But that's okay. You go back up. You take care of the AHL. I believe in you. I believe in you. And let's get Jonathan Toews onto that fourth line. Toews is here with Lilia and Hummel. Now, I don't want Toews on the power play, and the good thing is that he is not there. So that's good. Is he on the PK, though? Is he on the PK? Do we need him? Does he have 5-star defense? If not, we don't need him. 4.5-star defense. Alright, I'm not even going to use him there. Not even going to use him there. And then let's see. Drop Selleck back down. We'll take out... Nope, not that guy. Let's take out one Kelly Chow in favor of Lecavalier. So Pascale is gone. Demko is gone. In return, we get Jordan Hollett. We get a probably top 5 pick. Things are going to be interesting moving forward for this team. And what will Sam Boulerice do? How long is it going to be before we really start to run into trouble with the top line center spot? Which, by the way, I mean, I guess I'll put Dundas back in. I guess. We'll see what he can do. We'll see what he can do. Let's get back into the sim, though. For now, we are good to go. We'll stop around the All-Star break and see what's happening with this team. What can Jordan Hollett do? This is his team now. All of a sudden, is he the guy? Is he the answer? Or was he just playing behind a really good Carolina team? Which could be the case. I mean, I believe they just won the Cup, did they not? Or at least they've won it recently in this series. So that is the question. What will he be able to do? Jordan Hollett, the pressure is on, buddy. The expectations are oh so high here in Hockeytown as Cole Lind goes down to injury. That's not great for us, unfortunately. But that does mean that Lecavalier is actually going to get the call up here. So congrats, Renee. You are back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. And in return, I'm going to put Jonathan Toews up on that shutdown line. We'll put Toews on the shutdown line. And actually, hold on. You know what we'll do? Here. This is what we'll do. We'll put Rene Lecavalier in for Toews. And then we'll put Toews in for Cole Lind. And that way, a defensive player replaces a defensive player. That's how you do it. That's using your brain. Anyway, let's get... Where's Kelly Chow? Kelly Chow. My main man, Kelly Chow. Back in the lineup. I actually didn't mean to drop you like that. I meant to go from here and put Selleck. Way the hell up there. How has Dundas done? Still hasn't broken the 60 overall mark. By the way, is Lilia a third liner? Yes, he is, which is problematic. He's good defensively. That is problematic. Damn. I was hoping to avoid that. Now, he has power play time, right? Yes, he does. So maybe he'll avoid complaining, hopefully, for this season. And then next season we can figure out what the hell we're going to do with this team. As, goddammit, the injuries just keep on coming. The injuries just keep on coming. God damn. Cut it out, EA. Cut it out. We got shit to do, man. We got shit to do. And cups to win. And yawns to make. Oh my god. Ugh, it's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. I know, most people are probably like, what the hell is up with you? You normally stream until 3 in the morning. It's 11. And you're yawning. Like you're about to pass out. True. Quite true. Anyway, Cole Lind, 100%, which is bad news for Rene Lecavalier. We are in first place, though. Screw you, Tampa. Screw you, Tampa Bay. That div title is ours. That div title is ours. So, Cole Lind back in for Toews. Toews back in for Lecavalier. We'll have to send one Rene Lecavalier down. And then we'll take it from there. Yeah, no, I don't want to send down Connor McDavid. Thank you. Jesus, could you imagine? I'd have to restart the whole episode. I would have to restart the whole damn episode. My God, that would be a disaster. Anyway, let's take out one Kelly Chow. Kelly. Nope, not Burkov. There we go. By the way, let's just make this team a bit better. Shall we? Let's get the best overall guys up there. And on defense, again, let's just get the best overall guys up there, shall we? Goaltender, Niemi, still struggling. Dundas, still struggling. It's a rough year for Grand Rapids. It's a really rough year for Grand Rapids. Anyway, let's move forward. Again, we are in first place in the division. 1 game shy of the halfway marker. That'll happen after this game. Oh, God, against Toronto. Holy shit, man. I cannot stop yawning. And my dog expects me to take her for a walk after this. Man, I'm going to pass out in this chair. I'm not even going to make it to my bed. I'm just going to pass out in this chair while live streaming. I'll sit here for like 8 hours. Like, oh, and then one of my mods will change the title. Oh, here Tukey fucking just snore like an idiot as I fall asleep. Goddamn. AJ Black, you are out in exchange for Coupland. It's a Coupland. It's a coupon. Can Coupland. Grand Rapids not the best record, by the way, either. Damn. Buy a treadmill for my dog. I wish, man. Oh, my God. Oh, Hummel, you bitch. For my dog, you know, that's the thing. With my dog, she likes to sniff, man. She's a Jack Russell. She likes to sniff. It's not about like, oh, I just want to move. Like, no, she doesn't care. I mean, it's about, you know, getting the scent and marking territory and shit. That's what she's all about. Twitch will ban my channel. Alright, well, I guess I better not pass out then, huh? I guess I better not pass out. Right wing, let's get Burkov into the lineup. Christopher Barkov. Kelly Chow, you're back in the lineup, baby. I can't stop yawning, baby. Fucking hell, man. I can't believe how tired I am. Damn. Like, god damn, I wasn't expecting this. I'm like, okay, I'm probably good to go, right? Like, I can make it through, you know, a couple episodes. Like, I can do an episode of each series and be good to go, right? Like, there's no way I'll be fine. I'll catch my second wind and I'll be good to go. Yet, here we are. It's just about 11:30, and I am yawning my goddamn ass off. Unreal. But, anyway, back on topic. Right? We have a decent record at this point. Jordan Hallett doing pretty well. Things are looking good here in Hockey Town. Let's sim, though, to the All-Star break itself and see what's up. See what we gotta do, if anything, to this lineup. Although I imagine we're pretty much good to go. And indeed, we are in first place in the division by 8 points. Tampa, suck it. 10 points clear. You guys dropped the ball. We made the moves that we had to make. And now things are looking good. Things are looking good for this team. Nico Hischier, decent, not amazing. Connor McDavid, decent, maybe not too amazing. Same with Owen Tippett, it's looking good. Second line, Vic Marsh has been playing better since we traded away Pascale. Same, Bowl Reese is a 90. Bowl Reese is a 90. Bowl Reese is a 90. I said, how quickly are we going to have to deal with the fact that he's a first-line guy? The answer was about a month and a half. From an 82 to a 90 already this season. What the hell? How the hell am I going to keep him happy when he's going to rival Connor McDavid? The hell. Dabien's having a really good season playmaking-wise. Is Kevin Donaghy happy? He's fine. Guru is fine, and Lind is fine. They're both having half-decent seasons. Burkhoff, of course, in for the injury. Jonathan Taves. Who cares? And Lilia. Doing all right because of that power play time. God damn, man. Boulerice is up to a 90. And on defense, the fact that Ronning... Oh, my God, Ronning's a top 4 defenseman now. Why? You're too good too quickly. Comrie's also a top 6. Has Ronning complained about ice time yet? Yes, he has. All right, well, let's figure out how to keep Ty Ronning happy. Which means pretty much giving him Rasmus Dahlin's power play time. God damn. The progression from this team on a consistent basis. Jordan Hallett still has a 937. Harold Van Katterson's doing all right in his limited appearances. But this team is just absurd. That is the only way to describe it. This team is just goofy. And not the cartoon character. Okay, maybe the cartoon character. My God. How's our favorite goalie? Hey, Dundas. 60 overall, baby. Moving on up. Stan Dundas. 23 games. There you go, buddy. There you go. So, for the moment, let's move forward, shall we? Towards trade deadline day. The team is doing well. Boulerice is already a monster. Let's move forward through the month of February to see how this goes. As I continue to yawn like the most tired man on the planet, which I may just be. Cam Selleck goes down with a sore shoulder. Sore shoulder for one Selleck. The AHL lineup is actually being stretched pretty damn thin. At this point, we are going to have to go with one AJ Black. Sign him up. Get him into the lineup. My God. Hummel. Oh, boy. Spam the B button. Don't sim the Tampa game. And if you do, let's just hope he's not fully healthy. Is he going to be back for the Islanders game? Yes, he is. Okay, well, hopefully he wasn't good enough to play in that Islanders game, because that could be troublesome, as we've witnessed earlier, as far as the player morale system goes and how it can just kind of screw you over. But we should be all right. So Hummel will be in for Burkhoff, right? Send Burkhoff back down. By the way, it's going to be so fun getting to deal with the cap situation moving forward. Hischer has to be signed. Who else? Dabien. Guru, Lind. Oh, it's going to be so fun dealing with the contracts. So damn fun, man. Can't wait to get to the off-season, regardless of what happens before we get there. Can't wait to get there to try and keep this team intact. I'm trying to yawn as quietly as I can. Not sure how well it's working out. You know, not sure how well it's working out. Anyway, AHL, who do we want to take out here? Let's take out AJ Black, I guess. Let's take out AJ Black. And put in Burkhoff. Don't know if he can play center. Don't care. There he is. And we march on. We move forward. Onward to victory. Onward, damn it. We have 31 games to go. 31 games to secure that division title, to secure the conference to secure the President's Trophy. We are that damn good. And we are going to prove it right here in the month of February. Now, we have yet to lose in this month until we lose to Boston because I said something, right? Right? Probably. Hey, we beat them, but we're going to lose to Arizona probably. I'm just trying to jinx it, man. That's all I'm trying to do. Just trying like hell to jinx myself. Because why not? We actually beat Arizona as well. Will we beat Tampa? Yes, we will. Jesus Christ. How many games in a row are we going to win? Sean Hopkins. That's hilarious. I know a Sean Hopkins. Spelled differently, though, with a U. He's actually not bad. He's actually not bad. Let's claim him. Can we beat Minnesota, or will the streak end? The streak is alive. It's alive. Can we beat Chicago? And we finally lost. My God, though, what a winning streak, huh? What a winning streak that was. 40, 15, and 5. Good Lord. Good Lord, that record. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's get Selleck back in the lineup. Is he the only one that I cared about? Cowan's out too. Who are we going to replace Cowan with? It's going to be Nermy. Nermy. Nermy Nerms. Is it going to be the shootout lineup? Yep, of course it is. Stewart, Selleck, Burkhoff, Perron. We'll put Rene Lecavalier into the shootout lineup. How's the goaltending looking? Oh, I thought he was up to like a 72. Dundas still a 60. Trying like hell to get close to a 900 save percentage. It's not looking too good, though, at the moment. But speaking of goaltending, I mean, Van Kadishin's in, but yeah, Jordan Hallett. He's a beast. He's an absolute beast. No doubt about it. No doubt. This team is absurd. This team is beastly in every sense of the word. And we may just be set up to hit a 61 season, which we've done in this series before. I know we did it in Vancouver. Tough to remember at this point, man. Tough to remember at this point. There have been so many seasons. So many teams, so many seasons. But damn it, who knows what this year will bring. Now, to check really quick, as we're on 89 points, 15 points ahead of the Bruins with 20 games to go. Tried to hold off that sneeze. Didn't work. Oh my God. Anyway. Let me check something really quick. Because there is some concern about cap, right? Which, meh. So as it is, we have $13 million in cap space, right? We have $13 million in space. Benoit Giroux, he's going to sign for about the same. Nico Hischier, about the same. To be honest, I think we're good. Taves will be gone. Dawn will sign for maybe a little bit more. Lind for about the same. Debian and McCann. So I think we're good. I don't think we have to trade Cole Lind. I think we're fine. I think I can keep this team together. I'm confident that I can keep this team together. Van Kadishin will want a decent contract, but I think I'm okay. I said Dolan at most will be 6, so say that's 12. Giroux at most will be 3. So again, say that's $11 million in cap. Nico's going to be about the same. Cole Lind's going to be about the same. Taves is gone, so you could actually say we have 15 mil. Debian, McCann, and Van Kadishin make up the 15 mil, basically. We're good, guys. We're good. I got this team in a spot. I may be wrong. Something might happen. Maybe I end up losing a player because of it. But we're going for the cup this year. And if I have to lose somebody because of a little bit of cap mismanagement, so be it, as long as we find that playoff success. So the team is good. Let's move forward to the end of the season, shall we? Couldn't fight off that burp either. To the end of the year. To the end of the season. And of course we lose our first, our next 2 games. Once we move on. Are we going to lose to Toronto as well? Probably. Hey, 5-2 win. There we go. Back on track. Oh my god. I don't remember being this tired anymore. Or this tired ever, really. Man. I'm trying to fight through. I'm trying to power through. By the way, Grand Rapids, they've turned their season around. They're looking pretty decent right about now. So we split the home and home with the New Jersey Devils. Still racking up the wins. I mean, 50's good, right? 50's looking pretty good. We're going to hit 50 wins, barring a miracle. And even if we don't, 47 wins is probably good enough for the division title. As we will assign the scouts. Let's go OHL for 3 weeks. Why not? OHL for 3 weeks. We beat the Panthers. We are 2 wins away. Make that 1 win away from 50 wins on the season. Will it be done against the Boston Bruins? Yes, it will. With the overtime victory. There you go. As Jonathan Toews hurts his hamstring. What? Why not, right? What would it be without one more pointless goddamn injury? Let me call up a Cavalier for the hell of it. He is our guy, up to an 84. Grand Rapids, of course, doing extremely well. Extremely well. So I kind of feel bad about calling up a Cavalier. But he deserves the ice time. He's earned it, man. He's earned it. Let's see, and it'll be Kelly Chow. Put in good old Kelly Chow as the replacement. And really quick, I should check. Dundas up to a 61. Still a terrible save percentage. But Dundas stepping up, making improvements, and we're looking good. Until Toby Carmer goes down with post-concussion syndrome for the entire fucking postseason. Second straight year with a season-ending injury at the end of March. The second straight season. Incredible. Now the good thing is we have team depth, right? And losing an 84 overall defenseman sucks. Don't get me wrong. But with Ronning, who is, again, a top 4 somehow, I'll at least be able to call up Brent Perron, right? I mean, it's him or Recchi. We'll go with Brent Perron. We'll go with the veteran. And we'll see what he can do. We'll see what he can do. That is highly unfortunate, though. Wow, what a tough break. End of the season. Out for the year with a concussion. Hot garbage. Hot garbage, I say. Nurmi or Reich? Reich is a lefty. Nurmi's also a lefty. Let's go with Nurmi. We need the best team possible out there. We'll see what we can do. Let's go with Cowan. Bump up to Rogers. There you go. What's going to be shootout line? Of course it is. Of course it is. Sleep is for the weak. Well, you'll be telling me that in a couple of minutes. You'll be telling me that in a couple of minutes and crying that I might be calling the stream. But, yeah, man. Me personally, I'm out of steam. I am out of steam. Kelly Chow. Get in there or don't. Jesus. Stewart, Chow, Burkhoff, Selleck. Fuck. Jenner. There you go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jonathan Toews. Just about 100%. which is good. He should be 100% for this game before the New York Rangers, against the New York Rangers, I should say. But we have the division title locked up, of course. Currently in a battle with 5 games left for the President's Trophy. Can we get there is the question. Do we have what it takes? Do we have the power? I certainly hope so. And you know what? Yeah, we didn't hit 60 wins, but considering some of the injuries we had this year, and the fact that we didn't trade for Hollett for a bit, I'm not all that concerned. I'm not all that concerned. We're alright. We're alright. There we go. Just need 2 wins out of 3 to hit 55. Nice solid number. 1 win out of 2 to hit 55 wins. Can we do it? Please? Hey, there we go. There we go. Will we hit 56? That is the question. And hopefully Taves isn't going to bitch too much about, me sitting him. If he does, I don't really care. Fuck him. I got Rene Lecavalier. 7-0 win, my God. And a 6-game winning streak as we head into the postseason. Absolutely ridiculous. 120 points. We won the President's Trophy. What a season for the Red Wings, and nobody can say that they're surprised. What a year for this team. The good thing is Taves hasn't really dropped. I mean, he kind of started to. But we'll get old Johnny T back into the lineup. We'll send Lecavalier back down. Boulder Reese still at a 90, which is ridiculous. Again, Lecavalier, who is listed as a 4th-line guy. Well, shit. Which that means Hummel is getting sent down. He's been on the NHL team all year. But, yeah, Lecavalier has to stay. And do we have anybody else that fits the bill? No, we don't. No, we don't. So Lecavalier stays, unfortunately, for Hummel. But that's good for one Rene Lecavalier and his elite potential. So he'll be on the line with Jonathan Taves and Magnus Ilya, who again is listed as a 3rd-line checking forward. And you know what? This probably is Cole Lynn's last season, right? We'll probably re-sign him and then trade him. Because Ilya is going to be there, and he could be the right-handed shot. So this probably is Cole Lynn's last year here. I'm just going to have to wait until I can sign him and then trade him. But, yeah. Oh, God. Holy shit, the yawning, the tiredness, and the yawning. And again, my dog is going to want to go for a walk. Boy, is she going to be disappointed when I pass out the second I end this stream. The second I end it. Goaltender's Dundas, a 61, still with a terrible save percentage. Guys, let's take a look at our player stats for this year. And then we'll find out just who we're playing in round 1. Now, Philip Hronik led the team in points, 77 points in 82 games. Owen Tippett, Connor McDavid both hit 70. 63 for Nico, 53 for Marsh, 48 for Davian. Not bad for Lynn. 40 points for Boulerice. And overall, not too shabby. 23 goals, 0 assists for Rasmus Dahlin. One of the more ridiculous stat lines I have ever seen for a defenseman. That is pretty damn crazy. And just borderline stupid, really. That is pretty dumb. Goaltending. Jordan Hollett. Of course, we acquired him from Carolina, and one hell of a deal. He had a .936 save percentage. Van Kadishin with a .942. So the goaltending, needless to say, is looking pretty damn good at this point. If I do say so myself. Which I kind of do. Hollett finished with 11 wins more than anybody else. Thatcher Demko, 61 games, finished with a .918 save percentage, 36-19-2. So no surprise that he had a winning record. And Tristan Jarry was there as well. for Washington. Obviously the starter over Ian Scott. League-wide, the point leader, Steven Stamkos and Eeli Tolvanen. Not too shabby. The fact that Hronek is up there as a defenseman is hilarious. The assists leader, David Pastrnak with 61. The goal-scoring leader was Tolvanen with 53. God damn. God damn. Alright, so here's the thing. Here's the thing as we take a look at the team stats again. President's Trophy in the books. Beat Carolina by 5 points. The fact is Carolina still finished only 5 points behind us. They were having a really good year. We made the goalie swap with them, and Thatcher Demko still did well enough behind that team to, finish second and 11 points above the third place team in New Jersey. Goals for per game. We had the second highest number, just behind the Carolina Hurricanes, because of course the goals against per game, by far the best defensive goaltending this year, which is insane. The power play, the league's best. What else do you expect? And the penalty kill, the league's best. All in all, the league's best team, the most prolific offense, second most prolific offense, but the best defense, the best power play, the best penalty kill. We are absolute monsters. Absolute monsters. And now it's time. It is time to figure out just who we are going to be facing in the first round. Will it be the Bruins? Or will it be a team from the Metro? That is the question. And the answer is the Metro. As we get to play Tristan Jarry and Ian Scott in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Our two former goalies, the two goalies that were supposed to lead us for years to come, if not decade plus. Instead, they end up in Washington together, and that's who we'll be playing in the first round. So that is going to be a pretty damn interesting matchup. Now, unfortunately, because I am struggling quite mightily, just quite mightily, with being damn tired here, I am going to call this an episode. For those on Twitch, of course, stick around, because we're not done yet, probably. But for those on YouTube, this is your stopping point. I will see you next time, where we take on the Washington Capitals in the first round of the playoffs. Can we live up to the hype, or will we fall just short? We will find out. You know what to do, support-wise with the channel. You know to follow me on Twitter, Tookie24, twitch.tv/Tookie24. You know all that stuff. So do what you gotta do, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Rebuilding Hockey Town.